Hey everybody, Marsha Lee with KOLPAK. Thank you for taking your time out to listen to some key features and differences between KOLPAK and some of our competition. So starting out, this is just a mini mock-up. If you need a larger scale reference, of course you have one on site, so help yourself. But really quickly, keep it all confined in one place. I'm going to tell you quickly, but not quickly, on, as a standard, KOLPAK sends out with all their walk-ins field adjustable hinging. So what this is good for is once a site finally settles, you have the adjustability in your door plug to move it into the frame by adjustments from your hinge. It is the top and bottom hinge. So what you would do is loosen the bolts, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. We'll adjust it in the plug for you. So it will keep that cold air in. You're going to hear me say that a lot, you guys, because that is one of the main reasons for your door plug. It can either cost you a lot or save you a lot. So the key point is to keep your door flush and plug into your frame. So first key of that is to do that with your hinges. The next piece would be your hydraulic door closer. Okay, and so what I'm going to show you with these hinges and this door closer, the importance of a fully functioning door closer. Okay, with the hinges, I'm coming back to the hinges, apology, is you're going to notice here, I'll let you come around, that when the door is open, focus here, they are cam rise. And when I mean by cam rise, you can see where when the door is in open position, your hinge is in the rise position. It is a spring assisted hinge, so at 90 or better, you let the door go, and it's going to pull it to the door closer. Let me show you that again. Once it hits the door closure, it's going to pull it tight, and you get that tight seal and flush closure. Okay, so it's hydraulic, better functionality, not better, should say really good functionality and a longer longevity. So key features to look at if you're on a site or you get a call stating my door won't close or something's wrong with my door closer. Over time, the continuous pulling of this door can loosen this hook, if you will. It can be pulled out from the force of opening the door. So if this happens, normally you're going to see your closer in that position. Tap this down, re-engage it, and then you should be good to go. If that doesn't fix your problem, contact ASA or the factory and we'll assist you, okay? So next would be our Caisson 27C lockable bolt action handle, okay? Also the key with this and the additional option is you can lock it here at the cylinder lock, or in the lock position you can have a padlock provision as well. So it's a standard, yes, a standard with its hardware.
If somebody wants a super lock door,
yeah,
they also have the key lock and they can bound over a bolt.
Correct. So, but also, if they don't want to have that key in that handle for safety reasons all the time, they can put that in their office, have this in the lock position, and then just use that padlock all the time. So there's a couple of options there for safety, okay? So, into the walk-in. Next piece that I'm going to describe and help you, hopefully, with maintenance reminders is this door gasket, okay? The door gasket is another key piece to keeping that cold air in, that hot air out, okay? Over time, from the usage, if not taken care of, your gasket is going to roll and get in a bind with your hinge, and then all your cold air is going to leave through this hinge, okay? So this is not an item that will last the longevity of your walk-in. You need to put some maintenance to that and do needed replacement. So along that line is your sweep gasket. It also plays a very important part in keeping that hot air out and that cold air in. That, along with this gasket, it can get brittle, break, and allow that cold air to come in. So making sure that that sweep and your gasket are intact over time will also keep that cold air in, okay? Number one question I always get asked is, am I locked in that walk-in if I'm locked in that walk-in? And the answer is no, okay? There's always a way out. Freezer or cooler, you can get out. If you'll take a look here, it's actually a glow-in-the-dark knob that is on the inside of your door. It does glow in the dark. You lefty-loosey, back that out, and what that does is once it's backed out, this piece will drop off and then you put force to the door, and you're always able to get out, okay? So you're always able, you're never locked in. So rest assured. Next piece I'm going to talk about is this 1-watt LED light bulb. This is a safety feature that is a standard. It's not something that you're going to have to remember to order. And also, stays on unless the electricity's out. But if somebody turns the light off on your walk-in, you're always going to be able to find your way out from this 1-watt LED light bulb. Okay, constant burn. Next piece I'm going to talk about quickly, which I don't like that, but we're going to talk about it quickly, is the air shield. Okay, KOLPAK air shield. I know you guys have heard me talk about this over and over and over, but it is my favorite piece, okay? It's a vertical, 7-8 inches tall, internal mount on your hinge side, okay? This takes up 6 inches of space. It is also retrofittable into any walk-in. It does not have to be KOLPAK, so if you have a condensation issue or if they're leaving the door open any amount of time, this item is a good fix for that. What it does is it blows the already refrigerated air vertically, vortexly, into your walk-in, keeping that cold air in, hot air out by blanketing it. It replaces the needs for the strip curtains or the strip doors, so you have a sanitized effect here. Also, as you can see, the connection is fairly easy. 115 volt straight into the light fixture. So very, very easy. So again, key points: hot air out, cold air in, 115 volt to your light fixture. Also retrofittable, so you can go on any walk-in, and it helps with those condensation issues. So let's briefly go over here and talk about KOLPAK floors. KOLPAK has a patented floor rated for 1,000-pound rolling cart traffic. And how we do this is the bracketed technology, foamed in place with an NSF-approved fastener that fastens the exterior metal down to that bracket. So with your weight restraints here, that metal being fastened, so if water was to get in there, it will allow it to not expand as quickly. Water and foam doesn't mix, so we're trying to help prevent expanding and metal canning over time. Okay, so that's your 1,000-pound rolling cart traffic. Then we have a 5,000-pound rolling cart traffic. So this is a Schedule 40 PVC that is foamed in place throughout the panel with that same bracketed technology. Okay, that is shipped out to the customer. Then once installed, the panels are installed one way. We ship you out a 3/16 overlay that runs the opposite direction of the way the floors are going. So that's how you get that 5,000-pound rating. Okay. Let's talk about some True Demand by Arctic Fox, or Arctic Fox by True Demand, however you have seen it on some literature lately. What the minimum that this system will do is only put the system into defrost when it senses that it needs it. It has 4 sensors throughout the evaporator. Once it senses that that needs to be defrosted, goes right into it. Instead of the mechanical 4 times a day, every day, whether it needs it or not. So electric defrost goes right into it. At minimum, you're getting that savings, okay? It does have another functionality where if you use online services, you can see HACCP information, you can have graphs pulled. Also, when set points are broke, whether it be the temperature's too high or too low, the door's been left open too long, notifications can be pushed to your phone via text or email. So no longer is the person losing a whole walk-in full of food when you have this option available and it's being utilized.